So far this month alone, at least 4 people in St. Joseph County died from opiate drug overdoses. We're talking things like heroin and cocaine.
Yeah, but Indiana's Attorney General says new language in state law could prevent some of those deaths. WSBT's Kelli Stopczynski is looking into this tonight. And Kelli, starting in July, all first responders will be able to carry a drug that reverses drug overdoses.
Rick, including police officers. They're often first on the scene of an overdose, and some officers say they're open to trying something new if it saves lives. Dan Demler sees a lot in his job as a South Bend police officer, drug overdoses included.
There's only so much you can do if you don't have the tools.
Soon, Indiana law will make it legal for the Fraternal Order of Police president and other officers to carry a prescription drug called Naxalone, or Narcan, as a nasal spray. As shown in this training video, Narcan reverses an overdose by blocking an opioid's ability to attach to brain cells. Normal breathing can resume in 5 to 8 minutes.
And there's not a cop out there that didn't get on this job to, help people. So if we've got another tool to make it easier, so be it.
It's almost an immediate cure.
Indiana Attorney General Greg Zeller pushed for this change.
This drug has been on the market since the early 70s, and the ability to save lives, even though there's no risk if you use it on someone who's not suffering from a opiate overdose. So there's not a downside to it.
But some first responders say it's not that simple, because what kills heroin users in an overdose is when they stop breathing. And a dose of Narcan will not allow them to start breathing again on their own.
It will induce vomiting when the patient starts coming back up out of that drug-induced state. And if they're not respiratory protected, they're able to inhale that vomit, and that's a real problem in their airway. That's our concern.
Clay Fire Territory Administrative Chief Jaron Killian says the local EMS community supports this law. It just wants to make sure all first responders have proper training to use it. In the new law says departments have to establish their own protocol and training if they intend to use Narcan. Keep in mind, all paramedics and high-level EMTs in Indiana can already use Narcan in nasal and an IV form. This new law just allows cops, volunteer firefighters, lower-level EMTs, and a few others to start using the nasal spray. Michigan is one of several other states, along with the District of Columbia, that actually allows Narcan to be distributed to the public.
Okay, this is going to cost money to supply all these first responders with the drug. Is there a plan in place to do that, to pay for this?
Not quite a plan yet, but Zeller says he's working on something to get funding going. He knows that police and fire departments are already working on pretty strapped budgets, so that's important to him, and he's really passionate about this.
All right, Kelli, thanks.
Well, if you slept in